Hello, my name is Jessica with Mama Shakti Prenatal. Mama Shakti means Mama Power. You can find me over on Instagram at Mama Shakti Prenatal. We are going to be doing a fourth trimester yoga practice all in bed, and all you need is a blanket and a pillow or two. These movements are accessible to all bodies, to all birthing experiences, to all postpartum experiences. They are gentle and restorative in nature, and nothing should ever hurt. If something causes you pain or discomfort, please stop. So these movements are meant to help increase your mobility and help you feel better so you can heal and so you can more easily take care of your baby in this very sacred time. So again, a blanket and a pillow are all we need, and we're going to start seated. So we're going to be in a comfortable seated position. If you notice that your spine is collapsing a little bit here and you're hunching, take your blanket, put it under the edge of your bottom so it helps lengthen your spine, this lower spine in the lumbar region, with a little more ease and support. We're going to start with a very gentle breath, hand on heart, hand on belly. And as you breathe in through your nose, I encourage you to fill the space of your chest and diaphragm, but see if you can fill in the space of your belly and your sides. Not a lot. You don't have to use force to push out that breath or push out that belly, but we're just focusing on bringing the breath all the way down as far as we can. So inhale nose. Exhale mouth like you're blowing out a candle. As you exhale, you can feel your belly and your chest come back inward toward your heart space. As you inhale, you can feel that gentle expansion of those areas outward. And as you exhale through mouth, feel the belly and the chest come inward toward your heart. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Beautiful. So to start any practice, I like to do about 10 rounds of that breath. And it's a nice way to encourage the healing of your body, to bring more oxygen to your tissues, and to just ground your energy and make you feel a little more at ease. Okay, so into the next movement, we're going to just do some really gentle spine circles. So these don't have to be super big. You can focus your whole body movement from your neck, so you can even kind of sway your head a little bit, all the way down to the very low spine. And just small circles. And notice as you widen those circles, if you feel any sort of discomfort or tugging, just make the circles a little smaller, especially if you've had a cesarean section. These can be really, really little, these circles. It's important to move the tissues after a cesarean. Now, your physician may have asked you to wait a few weeks to move, and that's fine. You need to definitely listen to your doctor's advices, but movement is really important for healing. Gentle restorative movement. Reverse the circle. And you can take it really slow. So if it feels more comfortable in your body to slow it down, slow it down. Very nice. All right. And now we're just going to reach our arms forward and fold over our legs. Now, you might want to bring your legs out a little more in front of you and bring a pillow in front of you and fold toward the pillow. Now, if your back is super tight here, bring another pillow on top of this pillow. Keep stacking the pillows or the blankets until you find that you can comfortably fold over them. Now I'm going to show you how I fold over these, and I'm going to start by turning my head to the right. And I'm going to stay there for 3 breaths. And then I'm going to turn my head to the left for 3 breaths. And switch. Very nice. And slowly come up, rolling up nice and slow. Excellent. So now we're going to take our legs out to the side like a mermaid and just kind of sweep the legs over to one side. And we're going to have those pillows, those stacked pillows, right up against our hip. And we're going to slide our top arm over them and then, excuse me, our bottom arm over them. And then our top arm's just going to come over. And if you would like here, you can explore some range of movement or motion with your shoulder. So this is really good to keep those shoulder joints oiled, if you will. And we use our shoulders a lot as we're feeding baby, as we're carrying and holding baby. And so reverse the direction of the circle. And this is kind of preparing our shoulder and our upper ribs for open books that we'll do next. And then you can take this into a restorative movement, resting your head down. This is going to probably require one more pillow to put in between your bicep and your head to give you a little more neck support. And then you're going to just hold this for about 3 breaths in a nice side stretch. Very nice. Slowly coming up, use your hands to guide your body up, and then we're going to take those pillows to the other side and slide our legs around. So our legs are going to come over here. Our pillow support system is going to come over here. And then we're going to start first with those shoulder rotations, both directions. You can do just all in one direction to start, or if it feels like it gives you a little more of a stretch and an opening and more mobility, if you kind of switch it from direction to direction, do that. Very nice. And then we'll take it for that 3 breath side stretch. So in the 3 breath side stretch, we're going to support our head and neck. Top arm can come up and over, or it can just rest right in front of you or on top of your thigh. Whatever's more comfortable here for you. Let's do 2 more breaths. In through nose, out through mouth, like you're gently blowing out a candle. Very good. And then use those hands to support you as you come up. Very nice. So the open books that I referred to, we're going to do those, and we're going to keep our legs over here to the side, but we're going to stack them one on top of the other this time. And I'm going to grab my one pillow, and it's going to come under my neck and on top of my bicep. And what we're going to do here is we're going to start with my right hand is just right in front of my body, and then I'm going to open my right arm up and see if I can open it all the way up and bring it over to my right side so it comes flat on the bed. And if it's comfortable, you can take your gaze over that shoulder. Right now I'm going to keep my gaze up at the ceiling, and then I'm just going to work on bringing that arm back down. So we're working the thoracic or rib cage mobility here, upper to middle spine, more of a focus on the upper spine from about shoulder blades up. And then we're just going to do as many of those as you'd like to. So I typically do around 5 on each side. And for today, we're just going to work on 3. Very nice. And then we're going to do the other side. So coming up slowly, bringing your support pillow around to the other side, stacking your legs one on top of the other. And I'm going to pull my microphone down so it doesn't sound too muffled here. And we're just going to work on those open books. Notice if you've got a little bit of a hitch in one side. This is my side that kind of gives me some issues. So like my arm doesn't come all the way down to the bed here, and that's fine. Don't force it. You can even bring a pillow behind your arm if you need a little extra support. And I got a little more movement on that one. And it actually came all the way down on that one. But that tells me that I need to pay a little more attention to that side. And that's a good cue for you too. If you notice that you have one side that's a little stickier or tighter than the other, give that side a couple extra stretches or hold that stretch for a few breaths so you can release some of the tension in the muscles and the tissues that support that joint. Very good. So that was our 10-minute practice for today. I have several other practices very similar to this one for fourth trimester and early postpartum support in my online course, Your Empowered Pregnancy and Birth. Now, don't let the name fool you. There is 3 hours of postpartum content in that course. And those 3 hours of content are designed for the first about 13, 14 weeks after you give birth, so the fourth trimester, to help your body heal and recover in a very supportive and nurturing and gentle way to get you feeling your best. So you feel good in your body and you can show up for baby without feeling discomfort and dis-ease in your body and feeling just a little bit better overall. Most of these practices can be done in the bed or the floor and are accessible for most bodies. So thank you for joining me. My name is Jessica with Mama Shakti Prenatal. I look forward to sharing more postpartum content with you this week over on my Instagram page at Mama Shakti Prenatal. Have a great day.